and I just want to show you this. It's for sale, by the way, and I just want to show you what it does and what its limitations are and all that kind of stuff. I'll just play a little bit first. Okay, that's the upright bass, and I'll tell you what this is all about here. These strings are made out of weedwhacker twine. The only thing real on this bass is these machine heads here. I wanted to be able to make sure I get it in tune. It's very much like a classical guitar in that when you put the strings on, you have to give them time to stretch in. So this top string here, it's actually a C string. It took quite a while to stretch in, and I barely had enough to stick the string in the hole, and it's still, after finally getting it into tune, it's still wrapped around the this post here about 4 or 5 times. So one other thing about this bass is that it's tuned 1 string higher than a normal bass. So usually on a bass you have 4 string, you have a G, D, A, E. Well, I moved them all 1 up, so I have a C, G, D, A. My lowest string is an A. The gauges on the strings are real similar to that of on an electric bass. This is a 51 thousandths, and this one here is a 105. But I guess something about the density of the material or something, I just can't get a low enough sound out of them. So it's kind of like, if you want to call it a tenor bass, whatever, but you still have, these 3 strings here are still from a regular bass. I normally play a 5-string electric with a high C, and I like to move around up top, so that's why this high C string doesn't bother me too much. Okay, so another demo. I'm just learning how to play the upright bass, by the way, so as you can probably tell by my playing. I know the playing sucks, but what can I say? So I'm used to playing with frets, and I got no frets, so I'm learning how to play the upright. The scale length on this thing is very similar to 3/4 size upright bass, which is about 43 inches. I'm told through the internet that knows almost everything that 99% of upright bass players play what's known as a 3/4 size, and so I fashioned this after a 3/4 size upright bass, within an inch or so, of course. It has to be played electric. I don't know the physics behind why it doesn't have much of a voice without an amp, but anyway, it's just like playing an electric bass. You can hear it, but just barely. If you buy it, you might want to put a sound post in or do some experimenting with it that way. The bridge is made out of just doorstop with some notches cut in it, and the pickups come from 2 Radio Shack buzzer type, science project type buzzers that I peeled the casing on, and I stuck them underneath the bridge. It has better treble pickup than it does bass, and I believe the reason for that is because There's not as much pressure on the bass strings as is in the treble strings. So if you were actually going to use this thing, which it could be used, I would suggest an equalizer and boost the bass or reduce the treble. Okay? Kevin, take a look at my gear that I have down here. I would also recommend that you keep it constantly connected to a tuner, unless you've got a real good ear. I'm connected to a tuner here, and I'm going through a little Busker's 5-watt Vox amp. And this little 5-watt Vox amp has a setting with a compression on it. I'm gonna reset the setting and put it onto reverb, and we'll see what it sounds like. I think you can hear that. Anyway, I don't know if you heard any difference there or not with our kind of cheap video system here. So anyway, there you have it.